And a very pleasant good evening, and welcome to the Dowling Catholic Gym as we present boys basketball tonight. It's a non-conference game, Dowling Catholic hosting Des Moines Lincoln. My name is Mark Amadale. Glad you could join us on this Tuesday night. Jimmy Cataldo joins me, and Coach, we've got a couple of non-conference games to finish out the regular season for the Dowling Catholic boys, and it's Lincoln and Dowling tonight, two old traditional rivals going way, way back in my era, the 60s, 70s, and the great 80s. But tonight, it's Dowling-Lincoln in the 2024 season. Again,
you're getting so close to sub-states and getting into that postseason run that you're just polishing things up, make sure you're playing your best basketball at the right time. And Lincoln presents a nice opponent for the Maroons tonight as they are working on some things. They're getting other seniors who haven't had a great opportunity to see the court. They're getting a starting time. I know you're going to mention the starting lineups here soon, but a great opportunity for everybody to get more relaxed, get out there, run, have a good team game, and see what happens over the next week. No question about it. Lincoln comes in with a record of 4-14. They've lost 7 in a row, and they started the season winning their first 2 games and lost 4 in a row going into the break. And since the Christmas break, Lincoln is 2 wins and 10 losses. For Dowling Catholic, the Maroons got a big win Saturday afternoon in a game I did with our good buddy Andy Pollock up at Ankeny Centennial on, I call it Pollock Vision. I know that's the Centennial Digital, but I had a chance to do the game there. Dowling a winner over number 8 Ankeny Centennial, 52-48 after dropping the Friday night finale of girl-boy doubleheaders to Urbandale. So big win Saturday for Dowling Catholic, and their record now 9 wins and 11 losses. Huge win for the Maroons as you're fighting through at least one of the last 2 games you'd think you should have won, but it's great to be on the road, being a very, very good opponent in Ankeny Centennial, and I think you come away from that, and what did you learn? I think you play defense and good things happen, and shot selection also extremely important. The Maroons shoot 37 three-pointers the other night and make 6 of them, and then they turn around, shoot, 20 three-pointers against Ankeny Centennial, get the fair share, but really won the game on the defensive end. Maroons did. All right, we're going to start early here tonight, so we're going to take our first break right now. We'll take a 1-minute break. Pre-game, Dowling and Lincoln boys basketball here at the Dowling Gym. Glad you could join us. We'll take a 1-minute break. Mark Amadale, Jimmy Cataldo, and our good friend Brian Sweeney, our studio producer tonight. We'll be back in 1 minute, continue our pregame and starting lineups on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Iowa.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. What you need is an efficient gas insert from Heat and Glow. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym. Mark Amadale, Jimmy Cataldo about ready for starting lineups. We'll give them to you. Dowling and Lincoln in this boys-only contest. We'll start with the visitors from Des Moines Lincoln, and their head coach is first-year head coach Connor Piano. He replaced Justin Einertson, who's the current Dowling coach. So kind of a musical chairs there. He's assisted by T.J. Reed, Grant Fry, John Volkemer, and Orlando Kramer. And the Rail Splitters come in with the record, as we mentioned, of 4-14. Averaging 43 points on offense, giving up 58 points on defense. They'll start at one guard. Ty Amos, a 6-foot senior, averaging 2 points. He'll wear number 2. The other guard is Demarius Parker, a 5'11 junior, averaging 10 points and 6.5 rebounds. He wears number 0. And the third guard is Sullivan Suarez Quilty, a 5'11 junior, averaging 4 points and 2.5 rebounds. He'll wear number 3. And at one forward for the Rails, Lionel Parks, 6-foot sophomore, averaging 6 points, 4.5 rebounds. And the other forward is our leading scorer and rebounder, Charlie Fry, a 6'2 junior, averaging just under 11 points, 7.5 rebounds. And Fry Suarez, Quilty, and Parker are all tri-captains for the Rails. For Dowling Catholic, and as Jimmy alluded to, a different starting lineup. They're going to start the remaining seniors of this 10-senior lineup. They started the 5 seniors on Friday night. Well, here are the other 5. At one guard, Cole Southern, a 6'1" senior, averaging 3 points. The other guard is Nick Frerichs, a 6-foot senior, averaging 1.5 points for Dowling Catholic. He'll wear number 3. Southern will wear number 1. And the third guard is Jackson Trine, a 5'11" senior, averaging 1.5 points for the Maroons. He'll wear number 23. At one forward, Jack Jepson, 6'4" senior, averaging just under 1 point. And the center for Dowling, Ali Aragao, a 6'8" senior, averaging 1.5 points. So that is the Maroons starting lineup. Dowling comes in averaging 61 points on offense, 57.5 points on defense. Justin Henderson, first-year head coach, assisted by John Nagel, Jimmy Nahas, Zach Nicholson, and Kevin O'Hare. So there is the tale of the state. And how about these seniors out there being recognized? First starts ever for all 5.
Well, it's so hard. You go through senior night, and you have so many seniors to celebrate that you only can start 5. But you got to really appreciate Coach Einerson giving these other 5 seniors, Trine, Jepson, Frerichs, Salier, Cole Southern, these individuals who have really stood with this program for the last 4 years, a great opportunity to start and get out there and run early in this game.
Dowling leads the series 9-3, and right now we'll take time to send it back to our studio. I want to thank Brian Sweeney, our studio producer. But first, a word from Dr. Dan Ryan, the president of Dowling Catholic High School, and our pregame prayer with Father Reed Flood. Alongside Jimmy Cataldo, Mark Hamadale will have boys basketball coming up. Dowling and Lincoln here at the Dowling Gym here on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Hi, this is Dr.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Hi, Joe the Car Guy, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When you're reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible, so bring it here to Westside Auto. I have the team of experts that can fix every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a broken part, or if your car just got its bell rung. We'll do a complete physical to make sure your car is game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get you back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging out there. Move it, move it, move it.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Dowling and Lincoln for the first time this season, and the only time, as the sub-state brackets came out, and we'll talk more about Lincoln and Dowling's brackets. But Jimmy Cataldo, 5 new starters out there for Dowling, 5 seniors who have done a great job in their careers here, and they get the opportunity to start here on the extended senior night here on this Tuesday night of high school boys basketball.
You look at all 5 individuals for Dowling. You have very good basketball players in their own mind. You have good shooting out there with Trine and Frerichs and Southard. You have great indoor down low presence with Jepson and Allier. So well-balanced group out there for Dowling, and I think they're going to give a ton of effort, as you'll see throughout this early part.
All right, Lincoln wins the tip. Here's Lionel Parks with it. Now a skip pass over to left wing. Three-pointer up and good by the Rails to start things off. And that is the first 3 of the night, 3-0. That's Charlie Fry with his second 3 of the year for Fry. Now Dowling with the shot underneath, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, good by Cole Southern.
Southern attacking the basket on Jepson's sideline, a shot, 3-point shot, and there to pick it up and put it in. Is that's something they emphasize here at Dowling, is crash the boards on offense, and that's where Southern was there and reaped the benefits.
3-2, Lincoln over Dowling. The Rails get their first 3 of the game, and the second 3 of the year for Charlie Fry. Fry is their leading scorer, rebounder, and he's a leading shooter. Shooting 61% from the field is Fry. And a 6'2 junior has to play the post because the undersized Lincoln team, I think their tallest player is Charlie Fry at 6'2". Manas Guy is 6'4". He'll come off the bench. On the rails with it. 9 on the shot clock. This is Suarez, Quilty down the lane. Loses it. Poked over to Fry. 3 on the shot clock. Fry in the lane, and they won't get it off. Shot clock violation on Lincoln as Amos's shot goes through, but they'll wave it off.
You see a lot of up-tempo defensive aggressive play by the Maroons. Great switch defense with Allier at the top of the key. Really caused some confusion with Lincoln and forced them into that turnover.
All right, Dowling with the basketball. Getting the 5 starters for Dowling. Jack Jepson, Cole Southern. Now Southern for 3, top of the key. It's no good. And the rebound out to Lincoln and Sullivan, Suarez, Quilty. Jack Jepson, Cole Southern, Nick Frericks, along with Ali Aragao and Jackson Trine, the 5 on the floor for Dowling. Get the start tonight. All seniors. Here's Parks with it for Lincoln. Dribbles in the lane. Cut off. Now doubled down, and Frericks all over the ball. And still scrambling for it. And they're going to call a jump ball in the lane. And our officials tonight, Chad Shellmeyer, Joey Tonzel, and Jerry Kinder, our 3-man officiating crew. And it'll be Dowling possession on the jump ball, as the Rails lead by 1 with 6:12 to go, first quarter.
The Maroons are sagging back a little bit on defense, really forcing Lincoln into a deeper shot. Lincoln just 16% on the year from the three-point arc, 18% on the year from the three-point arc. So really forced them into shooting those shots, which they have not been too successful in doing this year.
Here's Frericks down the lane, cut off by Fry, and now leaves it out. A long 3 coming up and no good by the Maroons, and that was Jackson trying with the miss. Put back up and no good. Tipped out of bounds. Oh, saved by Jepson, and then slapped out of bounds by Lincoln, and Suarez Quilty slapped it away, and Dowling with 33 on the shot clock. So the Maroons have crashed the offensive boards. That's how the early basket was scored by Southern on an offensive board, and now they keep this possession alive after missing a shot. Maroons with it here. Southern with it. Cole works it 2. Jepson, left side, now backdoor cut by Frericks, kicks it out. Now Southern with it, down the lane he goes. Shot the left hand up, left it short. Fight for the rebound, and Lincoln comes away with it, and Charlie Fry. Rails in the front court, leading by 1. Each team scored in their first possession, and that's been it. And now help defense in there. They lob it into Fry, and a foul on Dowling.
I think they're going to call the foul on Trine coming across the lane and helping out with the inbounds feed or the block feed as Allier tries to help defense up top, lets his guy, and try and draw the foul.
First free throw up and good by Charlie Fry, a 55% free throw shooter on the air. He has 4 points tonight, all 4 of Lincoln's points. Rails lead by 2, 4-2, with 5:23 to go here in the first quarter. Second free throw no good. Fight for the rebound, and Jepson pulls it away. And Dowling with the ball in the front court. Here's Nick Frericks on the right side, and Jepson on the right side. 2-man game there. Frericks dribble drives down the lane, kicks it out. Long 3 up, good by Jackson Trine. That's his 4th 3 of the year, and nice job by Frericks in dribble penetration.
We saw a lot of that out of Jackson Trine from last year, coming in to ball games and just hitting threes, and that's what Jackson Trine has really done throughout his career. Has been a sharpshooter from the outside and hit his first 3 of the night.
There's Fry underneath. His shot up and no good. Might have been altered there by Ali Aragao. Rebound out to Dowling. And now here's Trine again for 3. It's no good. And the rebound comes out to Lincoln. This is Lionel Parks leading the break. Gets it out to Amos. Back to Parks. Left side. Now they swing it to the baseline to Suarez Quilty. And it's stolen away by Allier. Aragao with the steal for Dowling. Here's Frericks with it. Thinks about the 3. Dribble drives the lane. Jump stops. Kicks it out to Jepson for 3. It's no good. Rebound Ali Aragao. He nearly lost it. Gets it in the corner to Frericks. Maroons with a brand new shot clock. And leading on the offensive board tonight, Jimmy.
Attacking the boards. Maroons right now, six rebounds total, and 4 of them have been offensive rebounds.
All right, Trine over to Frericks. Trying now shoot the long three, right side, no good. Rebound Lincoln and Parker. This is Demarius Parker, his younger brother D'Angelo on the team. And now a little Euro step in the lane by Parker is up and good. Demarius Parker with his first basket, and Lincoln retakes the lead 6-5 with 3:45 to go first quarter here at the Dowling Gym. Here's Frerichs with it on the left side. Stops underneath, lays it up. It's no good. Ball slapped out of bounds and saved by Lincoln. Suarez Quilty saves it, and the Rails have it, leading by 1. Wholesale substitutions coming in for both teams. Now the ball slapped around, tipped in the backcourt, and we've got a violation. They'll call over and back. Okay. And now wholesale substitutions for Dowling. Dante Cataldo will check in. Riddick Metten will check in, as will Joe Broderick, Ryan Kleppe, and Joey Capola. The 5 seniors sit down, replaced by 5 seniors.
And as we mentioned, it's such a heavy senior group, this Dowling Catholic team is, and so getting everybody an opportunity on this final home game for the Maroons this year.
There's Broderick underneath. His shot up and go with the left hand. Joe Broderick getting another floor burn, Jimmy, after the shot. Shoots and scores, gives Dowling a 1-point lead. The Rails with a substitution during that last dead ball. And we'll try to pick that up for you as they rotate their bench. This is Julian Brown, who checked in for the Rails, number 15, 5'10 junior. And the Rails kick it out. Brown for 3 in the corner. It's good. Julian Brown, little lefty from the corner, shoots the 3. It's his 8th of the year. 9-7, Lincoln by 2. Broderick for 3, top of the key. It's no good. And the ball bounces out of bounds in front of the Lincoln bench to our left. It'll be Lincoln basketball with the Rails leading by 2 with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Rails in the front court. This is Lionel Parks. Right side, he gets it to Amos. Takai works it back out top to Brown. Now they work the corner to Parks. Right corner, Dowling stays man-to-man. Here's Demarius Parker. Parker, the second leading scorer on this Lincoln team besides Charlie Fry. Corner 3 up and no good off the rim by the Rails' Demarius Parker. Rebound, Dowling. Here's Joey Capola leading the charge on the right side. Joey goes baseline. It's to Broderick. Metten with it. Riddick dribbles to the free throw line. Looks. Now gets to Broderick left wing. Dowling probing, and now Medic for 3, and it's no good. And the rebound, Lincoln and Demarius Parker. So Metten misses the 3. Lincoln comes down. Layup up and no good by Parker. Rebound, Dowling. Lid on the basket here in the last couple possessions. Here's Kleppe with it, and he lost it as Takai Amos with the steal for the Rails. Amos in the lane, kicks it back out. Now a long 3 coming up and no good off the glass by Lionel Parks, and a rebound, Dowling and Dante Cataldo.
We talk shot selection. I think the Maroons finding a good shot. They can get the ball to the rim with an extra pass, get a higher percentage shot, take the lid off the basket.
And Cataldo down the lane on a nice feed, and he shoots and scores. Dante Cataldo off the bench ties the score at 9 with 65 seconds remaining here in the first quarter at the Dowling Gym. Boys basketball, Class 4A non-conference game. CIML versus the Iowa Alliance, and Lincoln in the southern part of the conference of the Iowa Alliance. Rails with it in the final minute of the first quarter. Here's Amos with it. Gets it over to Brown. Julian with the dribble handoff to Parks. Lionel looking right. Leaves it for Parker. 5 on the shot clock. Parker launches the 3. It's no good. And it'll be out of bounds to Dowling with 34 seconds remaining. So the shot clock will be turned off here, Jimmy. And Dowling has a chance for the last shot of the quarter, tied at 9.
Sometimes the Maroons are going a little bit too quick on their offensive sets. Really focus on setting your picks and using your picks. Sometimes the Maroons were setting picks, and it's really up to the guy who's moving to make sure you lead your defender into that pick. And sometimes the Maroons falter to do that. They work outside too quickly and don't utilize those picks the way they need to.
All right, 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Again, shot clock turned off. Here's Capola. Now his brother Maddox Capola in the lineup as Kleppe has a seat on the Dowling bench. Capola back to Maddox. Now to Cataldo in the corner. 7 on the shot clock. They swing it over to Maddox Capola. He won't shoot the 3, and now traveling on Maddox Coppola as he didn't know whether to shoot or pass to his brother, and he traveled. So
sometimes you look at the clock and you think you have a little bit more time, but got to remember that sometimes the shot takes a little time off. The ball, them taking the ball out of bounds takes some time off.
Might be something wrong with the score sheet as we've had subs enter for both teams. For Lincoln, Manas Guy just checked in, number 14, and Joey Townsell, our lead referee, is visiting with Coach Keano.
I think what they're recognizing is that there's a player that's checked into the game that's not on the official score sheet, which, by rule is a technical, and sometimes.
And that's just got assessed, so it'll be a technical foul. Metten will go to the line to shoot the technical fouls for Dowling. And it's not the young man's fault. The staff didn't double check, and I've got to think it's Manas Guy who didn't get in. So I'll mark the foul for Guy and see if they will concur. And the first free throw good by Metten. So Riddick with his first point of the night at the free throw line. Dowling leads 10-9, 2.8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Second free throw no good. Out of the timeout, or out of the technical foul. So it'll be Dowling possession. In the NBA, they just leave it with the team that had it on offense. But so high school is not that way. Technical foul, you get the ball back. Here's Coppola with it. He'll shoot the three right in front of the Lincoln bench. It's no good, and we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score. Dowling Catholic 10, Des Moines Lincoln 9, alongside Jimmy Cataldo, Mark Hemedale. We'll be back with the second quarter in 1 minute on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support for when you need to conquer the drifts on your property. Get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym, underway here in the second quarter. Dowling Catholic leading Lincoln 10-9. Both teams will be involved in games Monday night. That'll be the first round of the boys sub-state, and both teams have play-in games. Dowling will host East here Monday night, and the game will have an Iowa Catholic Radio at 7 o'clock. And Des Moines Lincoln travels to Norwalk on Monday for their first round game. And we'll be in Norwalk on Thursday night. It'll be Dowling at Norwalk. It'll be the boys' regular season finale. We'll have that game Thursday night, 7:15 here on Iowa Catholic Radio. Stevie Sarcone, brand new uncle today. He and I will have the game as you will be out doing some kind of business that God only knows. So I got Stevie, the sophomore coach here at Dowling, to take your place.
Well, I'm always working. Stevie is part owner of this Dairy Queen that his old man's wondering, why isn't he spending more time there? But you go ahead and kidnap him, and you'll hear.
He said yes.
Mr. Steve Sarcone.
Yeah. So congratulations, Sarcone's brand new first grandchild for Steve and Stephanie Sarcone. Here's a three-pointer up and no good. Lincoln with the first possession of the second quarter and couldn't get the shot to fall. Dowling with the rebound. Riddick Metten isolated on the left side. Backs in the lane. Backdoor cut by Coppola. Reverse layup. Good. Assist to Metten. And Joey Coppola with his first basket.
Great cut by Joey Coppola. Really working the baseline. Got behind the defense. And great job by Riddick. Sometimes he plays with his head down, but that time his head's up. Sees Joey on the cut, and Joey finishes on reverse.
Other games going on tonight. Southeast Polk at Ames, North at Waukee, and East at Indianola. These are all boys-only contests underway at 6:15. The East Indianola game will start at 7:45. Lincoln with the ball in the lane. A little teardrop up and good by D'Angelo Parker, the 5'11" little freshman brother of Demarius. And he shoots and scores. 12-11, Dowling with the lead. Kleppe for three in the corner. It's good. Oh, it hits the back of the rim straight up and goes through. That is not the Jimmy Cataldo roll.
You know what? When you're a shooter and you get those type of rolls, you're so happy things like that go in for you. And I'm sure Ryan's really happy that thing bounced in for him.
Parks with the basket as he dribble drives in the lane. Lionel Parks for Lincoln. 15-13, Dowling by 2. Broderick gives it out to Maddox Capola, now to Metten. Over to Kleppe. Ryan in the lane. Over to Broderick. Corner 3 from the left side up. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Lincoln and Julian Brown. Rails in the front court as they push the ball. There's Brown's pass over to corner 2. D'Angelo Parker dribbles to the free throw line and stops. Now has to give it up. Here's Demarius Parker in the lane. Shot off the glass good. Right over Maddox Capola. Demarius Parker with his 4th point. We're tied at 15. 5:10 to go first half. Dowling with the ball. Kleppe stops the free throw line. Leaves it for Capola. Joey with it. Gets to Broderick on the baseline. Now Metten has it. Dribbles to the left block. Gets it out to Capola for 3. Top of the key, good. Joey Capola. Top of the key for 3, and that's his 5th point. And Dowling now out to a 3-point lead, 18-15.
Great extra pass by Maddox, finding Joey just sitting there and squared up and knocks down the jumper.
4:35 to go here in the second quarter. Lincoln with the dribble drive in the lane by D'Angelo Parker and the foul on Dowling. Maddox Capola will pick up his first foul. Team foul number 1 on Dowling here in the second quarter, and free throws coming for the Rails. And let's see, this will be Demarius Parker shooting free throws. First free throw, no good. Wholesale changes coming for the Maroons. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Bozen the Florist. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. And remember, Bozen.com. Tom Bozen and his staff will be working overtime for you. Ashworth Vision Clinic and Construction Professional. Second free throw, no good by Demarius Parker. Rebound Dowling. Maroons lead by 3 with 4.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Here's Southard at the free throw line. Pull-up jumper, good. Cole Southard with his 4th point after getting the start. It's his second field goal. So it'll be Southard, Cataldo, Frericks, the 3 guards, with Metten and Broderick in the Dowling lineup. Maroons stay man-to-man. Lincoln with the ball. There's Lionel Parks with it. Swings it over to Sullivan, Suarez, Quilty. Now on the right baseline to Parker, guarded by Frericks. Now steal by Metten. Riddick stepped in the passing lane nicely. Now loses the ball and a turnover by Dowling as Charlie Fry picks it up for Lincoln. Now underneath, dribble driving is Parker, and he draws the foul. Frericks will pick up the foul. That'll be Nick's first. 2 team fouls on Dowling here in the second quarter, and free throws coming for D'Angelo Parker, the younger brother of Demarius, who is a junior on the club. First free throw good. 20-16, Dowling leading Lincoln. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by Fast Signs, Blessman International, and Skeffington Formal Wear. Mark Amadale, Jimmy Cataldo tonight. Brian Sweeney on the controls. Second free throw good. And we've got a full timeout called by Lincoln. We'll take it with them. 3:45 remaining here in the first half. It's Dowling 20, Lincoln 17. Boys high school basketball continues here on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Remember, it's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Save big on our last 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 2023 Gladiators. Up to $7,500 off new 2024 Grand Cherokees. And new Jeep Renegades as low as $27,990. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym. Maroons lead it 20-17 here in this boys contest over Des Moines Lincoln with 3:40 to go. Roderick has it for Dowling, dribbles in the lane, kicks it out to Ryan Kleppe. Kleppe in the lane, jump stops, kicks it back out to Nick Frericks, who's in at that last dead ball. Frericks underneath, shot off the glass, good. Nice move by Nick Frericks, his first 2 points tonight. 22-17, Dowling's lead is 5 over the rails. Nice identification that time by Frericks. He's guarding Parker right now, Lincoln's second leading scorer. Rails now keep the ball on the left side. Dribbling baseline is Parker. That's Demarius. Kicks it out to Parks for three. It's no good. Rebound Frericks and Dowling. 3 minutes remaining in the half. 22-17 Maroons over Lincoln. Now Southard for three. It's short. Rebound Dante Cataldo. Another offensive board for the Maroons. And Dowling has a brand new shot clock. Southard for three again. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound. Slapped around off Frericks. Into the hands of Lionel Parks. Now Lincoln with the ball. In the lane is Parks. His shot up and good. The basket will count and a foul on Dowling. We're going to get Southard for the reach-in foul. And an and one situation for the Rails as Ali Aragao will check in for Dowling, replacing Joe Broderick.
Southern's such a streak shooter, and when he is on, he can make them in bunches, and to give the kid some confidence and see his senior night and getting an opportunity to get out there and shoot them until they fall.
Parks' free throw, no good. Lincoln's really struggled at the line. They were 1 of 2 in the first quarter, as was Dowling. Rails are 2 out of 5 here in the second quarter of the line. 22-19, Dowling by 3. Backdoor cut, and Cataldo lays it in. Nice pass by Joey Capola, getting the assist. Cataldo with his 4th point, 24-19, Dowling by 5. Lincoln with the ball, 2:10 to go. Second quarter from the Dowling Gym. Underneath Fry, and we got an offensive foul on Fry. And taking the charge, who else? The safety in football, Nick Frericks.
Just smart. And you see that out of Joey Capola. You see it a lot out of Nick Frericks. It's just smart athletes, smart basketball players, understanding the situation, understanding how that ball gets fed down low. That you're not going to be 6'5" and blocking shots, but you can be very effective, setting your feet and taking charges. And great play by Nick Frericks.
Turnover against Lincoln. It'll be Dowling basketball with 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Metten has it on the right baseline. Gets it out to Cataldo. Wants a dribble drive. He does in the lane. Shot off the glass. Good. Nice job by Dante Cataldo. Found his own shot right on the left block. That's his 6th point of the night. 26-19. Dowling by 7. This is the Maroons' largest lead of the night. On the extension of Friday night senior night, the Maroons started the other 5 seniors they had. Now the Rails with it. Here's Parker with it. Demarius dribbles baseline. Cut off by Metten. Now he's swinging around. Parks over to D'Angelo Parker. Now they lob it inside to Fry. It's poked away by Ali Aragao. Maroons running underneath to Cataldo, and it accidentally kicks it off his foot out of bounds. It'll be Lincoln basketball. Manas Guy will check in for the Rails, number 14. I'm not sure if they gave him the personal foul when they had the technical for him not being in the game. I got to figure that out. I got to ask Kevin.
I think it was either Guy or possibly Julian Brown. May not have been listed on the roster.
Okay, we're going to find out because.
But that technical is assessed to the bench and not
the player. I didn't
correct.
think so. I'm curious. I'll get Kevin Oddie on that, the Dowling scorekeeper. Now here's Suarez Quilty. His shot no good. Rebound Dowling. Now Kleppe tries to save it and can't as the lead pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Lincoln basketball. Both teams trade turnovers. 26-19, Dowling by 7. 42 seconds remaining. And the Maroons in place for a 2-for-1. As Lincoln will have the ball, but only 35 on the shot clock. So Dowling will have about 7 seconds left if Lincoln runs it down. We'll see. All right, here's Demarius Parker. Again, this is a Lincoln team that had all 5 of their starters either graduate or leave after last year. And several of them are playing for other schools. Now Menton blocks a shot by Parker, and the rebound comes out to Menton, and Dowling will have it. Shot clock turned off, and 20 seconds remaining in the half. Menton between the circles. Dowling calls out a play, and Capola now will run a 1-4 low.
Lincoln has fouls to give here, so possibly a foul on.
Now they get it. Cataldo, and his shot's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Put back no good. Rebound Lincoln and Parker, and we go to halftime with Dowling leading Lincoln 26-19 here on Iowa Catholic Radio from the Dowling gym. Again, it's a non-conference game. The Maroons lead it by 7 here at halftime. And Jimmy, we're going to go through the first quarter numbers here in a moment, but your assessment before we go to our first halftime break.
Well, I think Lincoln's doing a nice job staying in this ball game, as you would expect, from their record and from what they do on offense and defense. You think Dowling would really get and stretch your legs in this game, but doing a nice job, putting a little bit of pressure on Dowling's defense, attacking the offensive side. But Dowling sometimes, getting that early three-point shot hasn't bode well for them. But when they work the ball around and get multiple people involved, they usually get high percentage shots at the basket or an open three-point shot. And that just seems to be more and more of an emphasis for this Dowling offense, because that's where they thrive. But when they take early shots in possessions and three-point shots in their possession, usually hasn't been a really good recipe for success for the Maroons. So you saw 5 new guys start today, and I think this you're not done seeing those kids. You may see them start the second half and really get them out there and see what they can continue to do here on their senior night.
26-19, Dowling with the lead here at halftime. The Maroons are led at halftime by Dante Cataldo, 6 points. Joey Capola off the bench for 5 points for the Maroons. 4 points for Cole Southard. 3 points each for Ryan Kleppe and Jackson Trine. 2 points for Joe Broderick. 2 points for Nick Frericks. And 1 point for Riddick Menton. Ali Aragao, who got the start, has not scored for the Maroons, as Dowling has went 1 for 2 at the free throw line in the first half. For Des Moines Lincoln, they are led in scoring. They have 4 players with 4 points each, including Charlie Fry, D'Angelo Parker off the bench with 4 points, Lionel Parks and Demarius Parker with 4 points each, 3 points for Julian Brown, and the Rails went 2 of 5 at the free throw line in the second quarter, so they are now 3 of 7 at the line for the contest. Alongside Jimmy Cataldo, Mark Amadale. Those are our halftime numbers. We'll come back with the halftime statistics after this 2-minute break. Dowling 26, Des Moines Lincoln 19 in this boys non-conference game here at the Dowling Gym. We'll return to the Dowling Gym after this 2-minute break on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Support for Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V-Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right on a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 0.9% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. And new Escapes with 1.9% for 66 months. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
List with a Chesterton Minute.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
And we're back here at the Dowling Catholic Gym alongside Jimmy Cataldo, Mark Amadeo. Halftime of the boys contest, 26-19, Dowling boys leading Des Moines Lincoln. And Jimmy, we talked about the scoring a little bit before we went to break. You got the first half statistics between these two teams.
Sure do. So Lincoln through 2 quarters, they've gone 7 of 18 from the field, 11 total rebounds and 6 turnovers. As you mentioned, 3 of 7 from the free throw line. For Dowling, they are 11 of 27 from the field, which includes 3 of 15 from threes, 40% on the game, 16 total rebounds, and 5 turnovers. So, again, Maroons got to find ways to knock down those three-point shots. They become ever important as you really transition into the postseason, and it's just that some nights they struggle, and some nights they hit them. But I truly believe that these Maroons can hit these shots. But I really stress shot selection. Do you try to put them up early in the possession, or do you work the ball around, try to get a high percentage shot? Not there. Usually you can find a kick-out shot or kick-out pass to a wide-open three-point shot, and those seem to be the ones that they knock down more frequently.
That's a good point. Shot selection is always going to be a key in any contest. I think sometimes the kids don't realize, hey, you've attempted 15 threes in the first half. You may want to balance it out a little bit. It's like balancing football, pass, run. Well, same thing here. You can live by the 3, die by the 3, or mix it up and try to work it inside your post.
And you look at the games that the Maroons have won and the ones that they have lost, and the commonality in a lot of these games are poor three-point shooting, and the Maroons just got to find ways to get that ball in the bucket the best way they can. And I'm not saying don't shoot the 3, because we know they can hit them. It's just, when do you find the 3? And I know Coach Einerson has talked about that in a lot of his post game is do we shoot that early in the possession, or are we better off working it around close to the basket and look for the kick out later in the possession?
Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio presented by Construction Professionals, Klein Electric, and the Catholic Tuition Organization. And again, other games going on tonight involving some CIML or crossover games, if you will. These are all boys-only games that started at 6:15. Southeast Polk at Ames. North is at 6th-ranked Waukee tonight. That's a 7:45 start, as is East at Indianola, 7:45 start. And Lincoln and Dowling got started just a little before 6:15, so we're on the early shift tonight. And, Jimmy, that moves us over to postseason boys basketball. Both Dowling and Lincoln will be involved in play-in games Monday night. Dowling will host East, and a game we'll carry here on Iowa Catholic Radio this Monday night, President's Day. 6:45 will go on the air, 7 o'clock tip-off. And for Des Moines Lincoln, they will be traveling to Norwalk on Monday night and take on the Norwalk Warriors, same time at 7 o'clock. So the postseason is underway. Both these teams have one remaining regular season game. Dowling will be at Norwalk Thursday. The game will have an Iowa Catholic Radio. And Lincoln will be at Waukee Northwest on Thursday for a game with the Northwest Wolves.
But you look at the postseason, the map to get to Wells Fargo and the Maroons. You talk to the Dowling coaches a little bit, as I have, and they see what that roadmap looks like. I think their scouting starts to build off of that, but it's so important, and they've stressed it to me that they keep these guys locked in at one game at a time. That it's a one and done season, so really focus on one game at a time, and that's going to take you against Des Moines East here on Monday. But it's easy for us as somebody outside looking in to see Waukee Northwest out there and Cedar Falls. Cedar Falls was a team they played last year in the postseason. But seeing Waukee Northwest as a possible second-round matchup, if they get by East, they played them twice and they beat them once. So you can certainly look at that matchup as possibilities for the Maroons as you march forward into the postseason.
No question. And then on Saturday night, we'll have the girls' postseason underway. Dowling girls will play the winner of tomorrow night's game between Des Moines Lincoln and East. That game will be at the Roundhouse at Des Moines Lincoln. That winner will play Dowling on Saturday night. We'll be on the air at 6:45 Saturday night and 7 o'clock tip-off. And the winner of the girls' game Saturday night will play Tuesday night. And if it's Dowling and they're successful, it'll be right here against either Roosevelt or Ottumwa for the right to go to the girls' state basketball tournament.
You like their opportunities. You look at the teams that they have to play to get to Wells Fargo, and it's a roadmap that you feel pretty good about, but it's all about, do your girls show up or do your boys show up night in and night out when they need to, and those are the one-at-a-time games for both the boys and the girls.
We'll take a 1-minute break and come back for the second half. Right now we're at halftime of this boys contest. Dowling leading Des Moines Lincoln 26-19 alongside Jimmy Cataldo. I'm Mark Amadeo. Brian Sweeney, our studio producer. We'll return after this 1-minute break with the start of the second half on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Iowa.
It's the DeArmond Automotive Knoxville 2024 kickoff event. Get up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Sierra 1500s. Up to $8,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 LTZ. Up to $7,000 off MSRP on new Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. And new 2024 Equinoxes starting at $26,490. Save big this new year during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, Iowa. DeArmondAuto.com.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym, underway here in the second half. And Dowling leading 26-19. The Maroons have the ball to start the second half. And the Maroons going, it's kind of a mixture of a lineup as underneath Broderick goes around his defender and shoots and scores on the left block. As Dowling, talk about shot selection, they bank it, they lob it inside to Joe, and he shoots and scores. That is his fourth point of the night, and it's an and one. The foul's on Lincoln. That'll be on Charlie Fry, their center, his second foul. Broderick's free throw, no good.
One of the rare times you see Joe Broderick posting up his guy, and he's so quick and agile as a five-man for him that you'd love to see that a little bit more often.
Now Lincoln with the long three. It's no good by Takai Amos. Rebound slapped into the back court. And then Lincoln picks it up. So here's Suarez Quilty with it. He goes down the lane and draws the foul, reaching foul on the Maroons. It'll be on Frericks, and on Nick, that'll be his second foul.
Maroons coming out with a different lineup here to start the second half, starting Nick Frericks over Joey Capola and starting Maddox Capola over Ryan Kleppe. So mixing in a couple of the seniors, getting them a little bit more playing time.
And Metten comes out. So it'll be Dante Cataldo, Maddox Capola, Nick Frericks, Joey Capola, and Joe Broderick. Kind of a four-guard lineup. And underneath, a shot up and good by Takai Amos. So Takai did not score in the first half for Lincoln. Gets his first 2 points of the contest, 28-21. Dowling's lead is 7. Over the rails, a long three in the corner, no good by Joey Capola. Rebounded by Lionel Parks. Parks will take it in the front court, goes all the way to the baseline. His layup is no good. Tipped by Fry, no good. Rebound Broderick and Dowling. So action picking up. Parks going coast to coast and fell a little bit short. Here's Maddox Capola loose. His shot no good. Tipped by Broderick, no good. Rebounded by Parker, and the other way we go. Parker 1-on-2. Little teardrop shot off the glass, good by Demarius Parker. His 6 point. Boy, we got a little flurry here in the third quarter.
Lincoln has really picked up their offensive side of the ball, really pushing the Maroons' transition.
Cataldo for three, left it short. Ball slapped around. Broderick comes away with it. Joe underneath the Frericks. Reverse layup is no good. And the rebound, Sullivan, Suarez, Quilty. And the Rails have it in the front court. This is Parker, Demarius. Over to Amos. Amos in the right block. Picks up his dribble. Can't get a shot off against Dante Cataldo. Kicks it over to Fry. Fry leans in. His shot up. Left it short. Rebound Broderick. Good defense by Joe defending Fry. And the Maroons come away with the rebound. 5:40 to go third quarter. Dowling up 5. And now the Maroons work it inside left block and draw a foul. That'll be on Lincoln's. Sullivan, Suarez, Quilty his first, and free throws coming for Nick Frericks. I like Nick Frericks' game here the last several weeks here, Jimmy, don't you? He's really picked up.
He's just, and it's the intensity that you loved out of Nick Frericks. He's somebody who's going to give you, overabundance of effort when he gets out on the court, and he's a guy that's going to stop dribble drive guards, talented guards, and he can handle the ball himself. So Nick's game is there. It's just that the Maroons are so talented at the guard position has really stymied a little bit of his playing time over the year.
First free throw again, no good by Frericks. Second one on the way, left it short. Rebound Cataldo and Parker, and a jump ball call will be Lincoln basketball. One thing Nick's got to work on, he's 37% free throw shooter, and he's 0 for 2 now with a miss. And Lincoln basketball. Frericks will sit down, and Joey Coppola back in the Dowling lineup. There's a little bit of a 2-2-1 full court press. Lincoln breaks it. Suarez Quilty, a pull-up jumper, it's no good. A rebound, Ryan Kleppe, who's back in for Dowling. Kleppe, Metten, Broderick, Coppola, and Cataldo, the 5 on the floor. Now there's a back cut and reverse layup. Left it short, did Joey Coppola. Rebound, Lincoln. Here's Parks with it. Parks leaves it for Parker and nearly threw it away. Parks gathers it in, leaves it for Amos. Amos at the free throw line, looking inside. Lincoln cannot get their post in action, Jimmy. Charlie Fry undersized at post. That's who they're looking to try to get some balance on the court.
Well, Fry is their most productive player on the court, so trying to get him open has been hard with Joe Broderick on him, but he's the guy that you want to get the ball in his hands.
Now Fry dribbles it, stolen away by Dante Cataldo down court. His layup is no good. Rebound Lincoln. Parker takes it away, going against Coppola, and the layup with the left hand is up and good. The basket will count, and a foul on Joey Coppola. What a move by Demarius Parker for his 8th point.
Great move by Parker, and the Maroons on transition defense, it's just don't get enough guys hustling back, but forced shot by Dante. I'm sitting there looking at it like, just an unnecessary forced shot on the Dowling offensive side, and allows Lincoln to get out and run out.
Parker's free throw no good. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Rebound Kleppe and Dowling. 28-25. Dowling by 3. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining, third quarter. Kleppe for 3. Top of the key, it's no good. Rebound Lincoln and Charlie Fry.
Rebound number 8 for Lincoln in this third quarter.
That means there's a lot of missed shots for Dowling. I'm sure you'll have that. And now Metten blocks the shot of Amos, takes it all the way down court, and a no-look basket up and good. He almost did the old pass at the last moment, but Riddick kept it and scored. And he's got 3 points tonight, his first field goal. 30-25, Dowling by 5. Dowling in a 2-2-1 full court press. And we got a takedown as Cataldo fighting over the ball with D'Angelo Parker, and it'll be Dowling basketball. Almost had our version of wrestling. I didn't know Dante wrestled.
He could have been a nice wrestler.
Him and D'Angelo Parker right in front of us. I don't know if that was a single leg takedown or just a tie up with the ball.
It's one of those things you got to get Joe Fitzgerald, Zeb Fitzgerald in here to get us the better understanding of those type of wrestling moves.
There you go. Here's Metten with it, right block, backs his defender in. The shot is blocked by Lionel Parks, and a whistle in the backcourt foul on Metten. Nice job by Parks. Lionel, the sophomore, up against the senior Metten, and Riddick picks up his first foul.
Foul out of frustration.
Yeah.
As he gets blocked. And
3:40 left to go here in the third quarter. 30-25. Dowling leading Lincoln in this boys non-conference game. Full court press by Dowling. Lincoln breaks it. Corner 3. Up good by D'Angelo Parker. He's got 7 points off the bench.
Cuts the lead to 2 by the Maroons, and may wake up these individuals tonight.
There's Broderick with it, goes inside, layup good right over Charlie Fry. That is a definite mismatch, and Broderick with his 6 point, 4th here in the third quarter. The rails lob it over the press. There's D'Angelo Parker, and we got traveling on D'Angelo as he tried to make a skip pass to the corner. He traveled with the ball.
You mentioned the mismatch that Joe Broderick is presenting to Charlie Fry down low, but you're just not seeing enough of it. And I think the Maroons can feed Joe Broderick down on the post more often and create those easier shots, as Joe's really handled that entry pass really well tonight.
All right, 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Dowling by 4 and the basketball. Here's Coppola with it. Joey coming off a ball screen by Broderick. Picks up his dribble, leaves it for Metten. Metten a head fake, dribbles baseline, pull-up jumper, good. Riddick Metten. And he's been Dowling's leading scorer the last couple of games. He's got 5 points tonight. There's 34-28. A near steal by Dowling. Fry retrieves it for Lincoln as they get it across the timeline, and Julian Brown. Now a steal by Joey Coppola. Coppola down court, layup good as he beat Demarius Parker. Coppola with his 7th point.
6-0 run by the Maroons, and the press defense is definitely causing an issue for Lincoln.
Rails again go over the top. They get it underneath to Parks. Now dribble driving baseline is Julian Brown. Kicks it back out to Parks. Now to Parker, and Demarius shot off the glass up and good, and a timeout Lincoln. So Demarius Parker with his 10th point of the night. And we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Dowling 36, Lincoln 30 here on Iowa Catholic Radio alongside Jimmy Cataldo, Mark Amadil. Our thanks to Bows and the Floors. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, by the way.
You got your order in early, I saw.
My gals left for Kansas City and the big parade tomorrow with the Kansas City Chiefs.
2 dozen roses is big for you. I mean, this must be a big Valentine's Day for you.
Our other sponsors, Mr. Cataldo, include Ashworth Vision Clinic, Construction Professionals, and Klein Electric. Now listen, Saturday after the game, your mom and dad invited me to go out to dinners. Went out to that brand new restaurant in Ankeny, Grimaldi's. Your daughter was there, Mia. Anna wasn't. And then your wife's there and some other families. Dante was there. You're not.
And then you.
Well, then, yeah, I thought you were going to be there. I didn't clear it with your parents, but I said, where's Jimmy? Oh, he had to go let his dogs out. I said, they would have been just fine. So we had a nice dinner Saturday night after the Ankeny Centennial game, and the Dowling went up there on Saturday, and you weren't there. That made it even more enjoyable. Just letting you know.
Well, you went really deep into that menu. I saw. My old man said, "My goodness, I didn't realize Mark can eat that much." Well, you take advantage of the situation, Mark. And I think that's just.
First of all, your dad pulls a check from everybody. It's tremendous. Your dad pulls a check from everybody, from everybody there, and it's like, what? So there's that argument that almost happened.
Always.
Whistle and a foul on Lionel Parks for Lincoln. Free throws coming for Dowling and Riddick Metten. Makes the first. With 1:54 remaining here in the third quarter. 37-30 Dowling. Second free throw no good. Rebound Lincoln. Dowling by 7. A Rails down court and a foul on the pass by the Rails. Or by Dowling, rather. They're going to get Metten with the pass. That's telling me the Maroons have been guilty of 2 or 3 of these here in the second half. And that's a guilt. They're like it's reach-in fouls. That's what's going on when they happen on the pass.
Well, they're allowing Lincoln to get down so deep into their dribble penetration, so you're only forced to get some body, and they're drawing fouls as they do it.
Wait, I think Lincoln's quickness has bothered Dowling in certain stages of this game. All right, 24 on the shot clock. 1:35 remaining in the third quarter. Dowling by 7, but Lincoln with the basketball. Here's Parker. This is Demarius Parker. Double team. Now the ball slapped around loose, and Cataldo comes away with the steal. Out to Joey Coppola. Underneath the Kleppe. Ryan on the right block. Turns, spins, shot up good. Ryan Kleppe, a nice strong move in the post. That's his 5th point. And the Maroons now lead by 9, their largest lead of the night over Lincoln. Final 65 seconds of the third quarter. Pressure in the backcourt by Dowling. Long 3 by D'Angelo Parker's no good. Now cold shooting by the Rails. Rebound Dowling and Riddick Metten. Here's Cataldo with it. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 50 seconds on the game clock. And now Broderick underneath, and his shot up and good. Joe Broderick with 6 of his 8 points here in the third quarter. The Maroons now lead by 11, their largest of the night. Now Lincoln breaks the press, and Fry down the lane, layup good. That was a beautiful execution of the press breaker by Lincoln, and Fry with the basket.
It's the backside of that press that's got to pick up that entry pass, and nobody was showing up on the backside of the press, trailing the play.
About a 1-second differential shot clock and game clock. Here's Coppola, swings it over to Kleppe, fakes the 3. Underneath the Broderick, layup good. Lincoln doesn't have an answer for Joe. Sullivan, Suarez, Quilty tried to guard him. 10 points for Broderick. And now half-court shot at the horn is no good, and Dowling has a 11-point lead at the end of the third quarter, 43-32 Dowling over Lincoln. Alongside Jimmy Cataldo, Mark Amadale will return with the fourth quarter in 1 minute of this boys' non-conference game on a Tuesday night. Dowling 43, Lincoln 32, back to the fourth quarter in 1 minute on Iowa Catholic Radio.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WauKeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WauKeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WauKeeChevy.com.
Des Moines, KIHS, Adel.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym, underway in the fourth quarter of this boys' non-conference game. Dowling and Lincoln from the Dowling Gym. Lincoln with the basketball, going right to left. Their black road uniforms with silver colors. Dowling with the ball, wearing their home white uniforms, maroon numbers. And now a steal by Lincoln. D'Angelo Parker steals the ball away from Riddick Metten, and Riddick commits his third foul. That'll be the first foul of the fourth quarter. Dowling by 11, 43-32. Maroons enjoying their largest lead of the night. Metten will sit down, as will Dante Cataldo, as Frericks will check back in.
And Maddox Capola checked in.
And Maddox Capola. Okay, so three-guard lineup for the Maroons remains. Lincoln with the basketball, trailing by 11. Here's Fry with it. Dribbles the lane, cut off by Broderick. Now wants to get rid of it, does, to Parker. Underneath, his shot up, and they're going to wave it off. No good, traveling on Lincoln. Jim, you got to look at the numbers.
3 quarters, the Maroons are shooting 19 to 43 from the field. 22 rebounds and 7 turnovers for Lincoln. 13 of 29 from the field, 19 rebounds. The Maroons are out-rebounding Lincoln, but certainly Lincoln's crashing the board in that third quarter. Lincoln has 11 total turnovers. Add 2 more to that here in the fourth quarter, so 13 turnovers for Lincoln.
All right, Dowling with the ball, and Kleppe has the ball stolen away from him by Lincoln, and ends up in a layup as they get the ball down court to Demarius Parker. His shot good. Parker with 12 points to lead the Rails. 43-34, Dowling's lead 9. Here's Broderick underneath. He left it a little long. It's no good. Rebound, Kleppe on the offensive end for Dowling. Ryan in the lane. His shot up and good. Gets it to fall through. The lefty, Kleppe, and he has 7 points.
Maroons have been so effective inside the paint tonight, and their athleticism and their height and length are able to give themselves nice looks.
Now Fry gets in the lane on the press breaker, and he shoots and scores for Lincoln. Charlie Fry, their leading scorer, he has 8 points tonight. Comes in averaging just under 11. The lead is back to 9 for Dowling after having an 11-point lead at one time. Broderick for 3, good from the left wing, right in front of the Dowling student body. Joe Broderick, 13 points for the Maroons, and that is his first 3 of the night. Rails with it. There's D'Angelo Parker. Out to Demarius Parker, his brother. Gets it to Suarez Quilty. Suarez Quilty, a dribble handoff to Demarius Parker. Now to Lionel Parks. Parks down the baseline, reverse layup. Off the rim, no good. Beautiful move by the Rails. Rebound out to Dowling. Joey Capola in the front court. Leaves it for Broderick. Joe with it. Wants to drive. Looks up. Finds Maddox Capola. Maddox midway jumper up and too strong. Rebound Lincoln and Suarez Quilty. Dowling by 12. Rails on the other end. Demarius Parker shot no good. And a rebound out to Dowling. So both teams empty possessions.
Lincoln's getting to the basket so awfully quick. It has to catch the attention of the Maroons to get back on defense. They're getting there fast.
There's Kleppe underneath, and he's going to be called for traveling on the play. Dowling outscored Lincoln 17-13 in that third quarter as the Maroons led 26-19 at halftime. But the Maroons are just They went 1 of 5 at the free throw line in the third quarter. Jimmy, they're 2 of 7 going into the fourth quarter at the line.
That stat line on free throws for the Maroons over the last few games really stick out, that they got to create more points when they get to the line. They've missed several free throws over the last several games, and those will come back and bite you in tight games. That really shore that up as sub-state starts here soon.
Maroons were right around 65% at the free throw line a week ago. Now they're down to 61% as a team at the free throw line. And it's numbers like that. Obviously, now Lincoln with the ball and a whistle and a foul on Dowling. I think they're going to get Riddick Metten with his fourth foul. That'll be the second team foul on Dowling here in the fourth quarter. Rails inbound the ball. They get it to Suarez Quilty, now over on the right side to Parks. Dribbles to the free throw line, guarded by Metten. Riddick's going to stay in with 4 fouls. Now to Demarius Parker, working against Frericks. Nice job by Nick, and we got a whistle and a foul on Frericks, says Joey Townsell.
Lincoln's, the record doesn't really reflect it, just 4-14, but they got some impressive young men out there, creating shots, good quickness, ball handling. Their shooting has been hurting them throughout the year, just 18% from 3, but they get to the rim quite often.
Do. They get the ball inside on the inbounds play. D'Angelo Parker missed a point-blank layup, wide open. Rebound out to Dowling. Here's Metten with it. Now to Frericks. Nick in the lane, kicks over in the corner to Cataldo for 3. It's up and left it short. Ball slapped around and retrieved by Lincoln and Charlie Fry. Rails now in the front court. This is Parks with it. Lionel down the lane, mid-jumper, up off the rim, no good. Ball slapped off the hands of Cataldo. He saves it into the hands of D'Angelo Parker. Lincoln with a brand new shot clock with 3:40 to go. Here's Fry with it. Leaves it for Parker, and it's stolen away by Dowling. Here's Maddox Capola, feeds Cataldo. Back to Capola. His shot is blocked, and a whistle and a foul on Dowling. I think they're going to get Capola for the foul. They will. Maddox will pick up his second foul. With 3:30 to go here in the fourth quarter, Dowling by 12. And we got substitutions coming in for both teams. Lincoln will put Julian Brown back in. Dowling will take Capola out. And another Capola in. Maddox checks out. Older brother Joey in. So it'll be Cataldo, Capola, Frericks, along with Metten and Broderick. Now we got a whistle and a foul on Dowling. Attacking the glass was Parks, and a foul on the Maroons, and that'll be on Frericks.
Frericks is doing everything he can to keep Parks in front of him, and he's doing a really good job. It's just the ability of Parks to use his body to attack the rim really induces a lot of contact.
First free throw good by Lionel Parks. He's now 1 for 2 at the line tonight. He has 5 points for Lincoln. Parks, one of 4 sophomores on this group. Second free throw good. Parks with 6 points. And a full timeout call. We'll take it with him with 3:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Dowling 48, Lincoln 38 in this boys non-conference game here at the Dowling Gym. We'll return in 1 minute on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
And we're back here at the Dowling Gym. Mark Amadale and Jimmy Cataldo here on Iowa Catholic Radio. Voice is holding up after having a little bit of a cold. You guys had your illnesses. I went through all of November, December, January, and now I get a little thing right during the Super Bowl.
When you have COVID 5 times, you're pretty much immune to every strain that's out there. So it's not shocking that you stayed healthy.
A corner 3 by Dowling out of the timeout. Good by Joey Coppola. That's his second 3 of the night, Jimmy, and he has 10 points. 51-38. Dowling with the lead, and now a steal by Broderick. Joe gives it up to Cataldo. Back to Coppola for 3 again. It's no good. Ball slapped around, and we got a backcourt foul on Cataldo. And Dante will commit his first foul. That'll be Dowling's 15th foul, so 2 free throws the rest of the way for Lincoln with 2:47 to go in the fourth quarter. The Rails will be at the free throw line in the double bonus. But Dowling leading by its largest lead of 13 right now, Jimmy.
Well, and Lincoln has always kept it in striking distance throughout this game and really has taken away a lot of the rotation that I believe Coach Einerson had planned for this game.
First free throw no good by Sullivan. Suarez, Quilty, 5'11 junior, his 65% free throw shooter, has not scored tonight. You'll have a chance right here. Second free throw coming by the Rails. And it's no good. Rebound Broderick. So for Dowling, it's Nick Frericks, Dante Cataldo, Joey Coppola, Riddick Metten, and Joe Broderick, the 5 on the floor. Broderick dribbled rise in the lane, reverse layup no good, drew the foul as he was double teamed. Lincoln collapsed. And again, Lincoln with not a true center. And the foul is on Charlie Fry, his 3rd. And Broderick to the line for 2. And Joe tonight with 13 points, 0 for 1 at the free throw line thus far. His first free throw is good. Joe with 14 points. Tonight's game on Iowa Catholic Radio brought to you in part by the Catholic Tuition Organization, Skeffington's Formal Wear, Blessman International, and our thanks to Fast Signs for supporting our broadcast here on Iowa Catholic Radio. Mark Amadale alongside Jimmy Cataldo. Second free throw no good by Broderick. Brian Sweeney, our studio producer on this Tuesday night. Again, we'll be with you on Thursday night, Dowling at Norwalk. First broadcast at Norwalk. Lincoln works the ball inside, and a shot up and good by D'Angelo Parker, and that is his 9th point of the evening. 52-40 Dowling. Moines work the left side. Metten and Broderick over there. Now they're waiting for players to cross. Underneath Metten, takes it inside. His shot is no good. Rebound, Demarius Parker. He loses it at top of the key. Picked up by Fry of Lincoln. Under 2 minutes to play. Fry guarded by Cataldo underneath. Kicks it out, and we got a foul before the drive of Parker.
That is number 5.
As Metten will foul out. That's who we're referring to. Riddick Metten will foul out with 6 points tonight. At the minute 49 mark of the fourth quarter. Now, Riddick was the leading scorer Saturday up at Ankeny Centennial. He had 22 points. He had quite the night and quite the afternoon. First free throw no good by the Rails.
Only Maroon in double digit, if I remember, from that game.
Yes, Joe Broderick had 8, and we got a 30-second timeout. As we'll keep it here with a minute 49 to play here in the fourth quarter from the Dowling Catholic Gym. Mark Amadale alongside Jimmy Cataldo. Glad you could join us tonight here on most of these Iowa Catholic Radio Network stations. Our next broadcast will be Thursday night. It'll be Uncle Stevie Sarcone. Congratulations to the Sarcone family. Grandpa Big Steve and Grandma Stephanie. Brand new baby boy.
How much ice cream do you think that young child's going to eat over his, at least his early lifetime?
He'll have early immunity. I know that. That'll be good for him. But congratulations, Sarcones, on the birth of their first grandchild, a boy, down in St. Louis. Chrissy and her husband. So God bless them and safe travels. But yeah, Stevie's going to join me Thursday night. In your absence, you'll be over the road doing something. And the second free throw is good by Parker. He's got 13 points on the evening. And it's 52-41, Dowling by 11. Pressure in the backcourt. Dowling gets it across. Lincoln with fouls to give. They only have one team foul here in the fourth quarter. Kleppe underneath to Broderick. His shot off the glass good. He went right around Lionel Parks.
Joe's made a living underneath the basket today. Has 1-3, however, but all his 16 points around the basket, pretty effective.
54-41 Dowling. Minute 15 to go, fourth quarter. In the lane, and they got called traveling on the rails, and Julian Brown with the extra step. Full court pressure by Lincoln with a minute 13 to play. Dowling will break the press. Kleppe throws it in to Coppola. This is a 1-2-2, and they're going to try to trap the first pass. Dowling diagonal pass to Cataldo, layup good. Nice job throwing it over the top by Joey Coppola, and Dante with his 8th point. 56-41, Dowling by 15, their largest lead of the night. Again, we'll have our post-game show. Coach Justin Einertson of Dowling will come up here and talk about tonight's game. There's a long three, no good by the rails, and Julian Brown. Rebound Dowling with 40 seconds to play. And Maroons in the front court. Shot clock and game clock about a 8-second differential. And we've got a timeout by Dowling. This will be a substitution timeout.
Maroons bringing back in their starting lineup, plus Lucas Pioli added to that group.
So for Dowling, Lucas Paoli along with Jack Jepson, who Cole Southard throws it into right now. Also in there for the Maroons is Jackson Trine and Alier Agao. So nearly the starting five that started the game for Dowling. The Maroons with the ball. They move it on the perimeter. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jepson for 3. It's up and off the rim and goes through. They got the Andy Jepson roll.
Andy Jepson.
Jack Jepson, his second 3 of the year. 59-41 the final. As the Rails advance the ball to the front court. The Maroons win it. Dowling 59, Lincoln 41 the final here at the Dowling Gym. Maroons move their record to 10-11 on the season. Lincoln falls to 4-15. And again, Dowling will finish out the regular season Thursday night at Norwalk. And that'll be a tip-off of 7:30. So we'll be on there at 7:15 Thursday night from the Norwalk Gym. For Lincoln, they'll travel to, or they have Waukee Northwest at home Thursday night as they host Waukee Northwest, and that'll be at 7:45 at the Roundhouse, Des Moines, Lincoln. But again, the final, Dowling 59, Lincoln 41. Jimmy, before we take a break and start tolling all this stuff up, your thoughts on tonight and the 5 seniors that got to start tonight. The other 5, it was the other senior night because the Maroons had 10 seniors. Well, Coach Einertson started 5 on Friday, and he started the rest of them tonight, and let's talk about them a little bit.
Well, you look at young kids like Cole Southard and Jack Jepson, Nick Frericks, who got the start tonight, Jackson Trine and Ali Agao, or the 5 seniors that really set the pace of the night, got out there and ran real hard. I mean, took their shots, and these are 5 kids that, and most teams, a lot of these kids are competing for opportunities. It's just Dowling has such a senior-heavy team that opportunities have been so hard to get opportunities out there. But, these young men jumped out there, took advantage of opportunity, and heads up to Jack Jepson hitting that three-pointer at the end to really cap off a senior year for him and a senior career.
No question about it. We're going to total up the numbers here tonight as the Dowling boys, a winner on the final week of the regular season for the Dowling boys. The Maroons win at 59-41 over Des Moines Lincoln alongside Jimmy Cataldo, Mark Amadale. And yes, there's going to be basketball in the background. The freshman teams will be suiting up and playing the 7:30 game here at the Dowling Gym. So we'll have the post-game show with some basketballs and whistles being blown. So stay tuned for the post-game show. Again, the final, Dowling Catholic 59, Lincoln 41 in this boys non-conference game. Dowling improves its record to 10 wins and 11 losses. Lincoln's record falls to 4 wins and 15 losses. We'll return after these messages after this 2-minute break on the Iowa Catholic Radio Network.
Support for Iowa Catholic Radio is provided by Ashworth Vision Clinic. Complete